Okay, so this, I guess this is like day 8 and 3/4 update or something like that. So didn't have time to get day 7 in, but we're back. So the COTPS platform has undergone an update, a user interface update. Things look very different in here. And what's happened is, because of the update and the UI change and the fact that the login button is kind of hidden now. Like if you go to the home page, there used to be a login button. There's not one here now. And so what's happening is our automation bot doesn't know where the login button is. So yesterday the bot, we noticed the bot was trying to log in. It was looping. It was getting stuck in a loop as they rolled out these changes. And it kind of happened gradually because everybody was logged in. It was the old interface. And as soon as they logged out and back in, they had this new interface. So if you've seen some of the earlier videos, you know what I'm talking about. It looks very different. Right now, we're having to do everything manually, which means you have to set an alarm and go in here and click your way through your orders every 2 hours and 13 minutes to cycle through, which is okay. Still like the easiest thing in the universe to do to generate profits. I put a video out yesterday called "If You Can Click, You Can Profit." I believe that's what it's called. And I literally just showed you the manual process for running these orders. Yeah, if you can click or tap, you can profit. That one there. It's only 2 minutes long. This just doesn't get any easier. If you're just now coming across this, you don't know what this is. It's basically a crypto arbitrage system. This software looks across all the different, not all of them necessarily, but a whole bunch of different crypto exchanges all over the world. It looks for difference in price. This is my understanding based on what I'm observing. It looks for difference in prices for the same coin, where you can buy it on one exchange and sell it on another and keep the difference. I assume they're making their money off fees, which are already rolled into the net when it shows it to us. And what happens is it'll find the order, show it to you. If you want it and you want to accept it, you click to accept it. It shows you how much profit you're going to make on it. You click to confirm it. It takes a few seconds to do that each time. And once you've used up whatever funds are available in your wallet, you have to wait for those to finalize and reconcile. And as they reconcile, the money will move from the transaction, which you see most of it here, back over into your wallet, and you can use it again. That takes about 2 hours and 13 minutes, 2 hours and 12 minutes. The last cycle we ran here, I don't know if you could see this, kind of small. The last cycle we ran, the first run produced $7.80 in profit. The next one, $4.87. The next one, $2.43, and so on. So we run that over and over throughout the day. Well, that's amazing. I mean, literally, if you are a drooling vegetable and can manage to just tap on a screen, just tap your phone screen. When the button comes up, just tap it. You can create profit that way. Somebody asked me, how much is the software? The software is actually free. There's no charge even to use this thing, which is unbelievable to me. I guess they want as many fees as possible. You know, the data on what exactly the fee is for each particular transaction, I don't think is even in here anywhere. Doesn't matter. It does show you the difference in pricing, you know, before you confirm the order and what exchange it's coming from, but they don't show you the actual fees that they're making. So I don't know how anybody would get that data. But with the number of people they have doing this, I would imagine it's fairly significant. So in any event, for now, we're having to run these manually. So if you're a member of the team and you're seeing this and you got set up with the bot to automate this process. So that's, if you're new here, that's what the bot does. It just runs on a laptop or a PC, not on a Mac, not on your phone, runs on a PC or a VPS, right? It doesn't have to be a PC in your house. And all it does is it just logs in and does the clicking for you and logs out. So you don't even have to touch it. It's a beautiful thing. That's not part of the company. That's just something our team developed, and that's available to our team members who fund their accounts with $500 or more. Now, I do have to tell you, I'm not a financial or investment advisor, so don't listen to anything I say as advice. It's not advice. I'm just showing you what I'm doing, what some people that I'm connected to are doing that's working for us. It is generating profit. It does it every 2.25 hours approximately, and the only skill you need is to be able to click and to move some crypto. So you pay in USDT to fund your wallet so you can do the trades, and it comes out in USDT. If you get yourself a crypto wallet, which is real easy, I mean, I never had one before I started doing this stuff like a week, maybe a little over a week ago. For me, I've been keeping stats on my account growth and so forth. We're not quite done with day 8. We got a couple hours left. There's probably going to be a little bit more profit for today, so that's right here. But I don't know what it's going to be, and I don't have time to wait around to do this video. So right now we're just going to call it this. You'll notice that between day 7 here The daily profit for day 7 was $352. That's how much profit I earned on day 7, just clicking here. And then some people have been enrolling through me through my affiliate link, and you do get a percentage of all their profit, which, if you think about that, is really amazing, because you only get paid as an affiliate if they're making profit. You only get affiliate commissions if they are making profit. That's a lot different from trying to get everybody to sell vitamins and buy juices and lotions and potions, isn't it? Where they go totally in the hole and then you make a profit. You make a profit if they lose money. That's messed up, man. Here, you only make a profit if they make a profit. It's beautiful. And of course, there isn't a cost to it. I mean, you got to put some crypto in to run it so you can place the orders, but they're only locked up for about 2 hours and they go back into your wallet. You can withdraw it at any time as long as it's not locked up in that transaction. So at the very most, you would have funds locked up for 2 hours and 13 minutes. Other than that, you're completely free to take it out, in and out, in and out. It's up to you. It's just, you put the crypto wallet address in, take it out if you want. So there's not even a cost to use this software. It's amazing. So here's been my performance. I'm just measuring account growth, and the referral program is totally optional. But the way I see it, why would you keep this to yourself? Why? Why would you do that? Well, you don't want to see people do better and make money? By the way, I can't guarantee you earnings. I'm not here to advise you to do this or to not do it. That's a decision you have to make. I'm not a financial or investment advisor. Don't take my video here as such. Seek your own professional, qualified counsel on investment and financial advice if you want that. And the past performance does not necessarily predict future gains. So you might make less, you might make more, you might make nothing. I don't know how that could be, but maybe it's possible. You know, anything's possible. How about this? Income cannot be guaranteed, but it's possible. How about that? So refer to the disclaimer. If you get involved with this and something doesn't go the way you want it to go, don't get mad at me. I'm here under the same terms you would be, right? I found this amazing tool and I was like, man, I wonder what I could do with this. So I threw some USDT in there. Well, the risk is on me, right? Just like all your risk is on you. Having said that, these are my results, only my results. I don't have anyone else's results. These results may not be the same results that you'll get. They might be exceptional, not typical. So now that I've fulfilled my legal requirements, here's what's happened for me. Funding day, right at the end of the day, probably almost at midnight before the next day, I put $34.65 in USDT. By the end of the next day, I had earned 106. By the end of the next day where my daughter had closed my laptop and shut the bot down, so it had stopped doing these these transactions, I made less because I didn't do as many cycles. Third day, I profited 154. The fourth day, 232. The fifth day, 296. Day 6, 305. Day 7, 352. So you could see there was absolutely a gradiently increasing amount of daily profit happening here. Why? Because it comes out to a percentage of whatever is available in your wallet. It's kind of like if you wanted to sell toasters and you only had $15 to buy toasters, you'd only be able to sell one toaster. And then you'd have to go and buy more toasters with whatever you made on the one toaster. And hopefully it's at least 30 so you can buy 2 toasters this time. Similar here. The more funds you have available to work with, the more transactions you can do and the more you would earn. But how much you'll earn, it's not guaranteed, but it's possible. For me, this is what's happening. Now today, you see in the yellow here, this yellow, bot not working due to UI, user interface changes pending update. So right now, the automation bot we use for our team is in the process of being upgraded. I don't know if that's going to be done in a day or 2 days or 3 days or how long it's going to take, but eventually that'll be back and running. For the moment, we're having to run these manually. But the end of day 7, the bot stopped working because they changed the website, and today the bot hasn't worked since then. So, last night I was waking up every 2 hours and 15 minutes and I would just run it real quick and go back to sleep. So you see today, this amount has dropped a little bit. Now we might squeeze out another $40 or $45 before the end of the day, and I might just match yesterday, but I don't have a future camera to record the future for this video, so that's where we're at. In any event, what the people who referred me to this, they were saying that they were earning about 3.6 per day is what they were saying, and I took that as, well, that's great for you. Let me see what happens for me, because nothing's guaranteed. So my first day I earned 3.1, and that was just from doing the cycles. And the first probably 3 or 4 I did manually, and then after that I had the bot up and running. The next day was 2.9 because, again, my bot got shut down when my kid closed my laptop. And then since then, this includes whatever referral commissions I'm earning as well, because you go in there and it's kind of like, it's hard to necessarily sort them out. If I go to my team here, you'll see that these commissions, I just ran this, I just received them and zeroed these out a minute ago, but I have $1.63 there. That just means probably like one person here out of the people that I've referred has done a manual cycle since then. You see, it's not just my profits that are affected when the bot isn't running all day. It's everyone else who's using the bot. So it could be that there's a lot of these people who just are not keeping up with running the cycles manually, even though I've reached out and via various media to tell them, make sure you're running your cycles manually till the bot is fixed. And hopefully that'll be today or tomorrow. But back to this thing, again, no guarantees. Don't take this as a prediction. But what we've had here, if I take this and compare it to the funding amount, in 8 days I've had a 53.54% profit on what I started with. That's crazy. 8 days. I mean, 53% gain on your whole on your whole account in 8 days. That's nuts. I can't guarantee that for you. I'm just showing you what's happening for me. I'm just a guy. I'm just doing the thing. I'm doing the thing that the thing does with the thing, and there's nothing special about it. You just go in there and click the thing, and if you're starting with a lower amount, obviously these amounts are going to be less, but the percentages will be about the same, I would imagine. How long is this going to last? I don't know. I've been told that some people have been using it since 2019, but since October of 2021, they've set up this public website, and it's now available to more and more people, and the other people who've been using it since 2019 are doing very well with it, but I can't confirm any of that. That's just hearsay. There is information on their website that gives their MSB number, and you can look them up, incorporated in Colorado, according to the documentation that you can look at there. So, I don't know. It's probably like a virtual office or something like that. I mean, I've never met the people who own this thing. All I can tell you is I've been using it. It's been working. And if it disappears tomorrow, it disappears tomorrow. And none of us have a crystal ball to predict the future, but if it lasts a while, it's going to be really, really good. So I would say if you are looking at this, whether you're reviewing my videos or someone else's videos, trying to come to a decision about whether it's something you should do, maybe don't risk anything that's going to pose a problem in your life if you lose it. Maybe don't put your whole life savings in there and try to let it compound for 4 years, because maybe it won't be there. I don't know. Maybe put a little bit in until you get comfortable with it. Maybe let it build up till you can start withdrawing an amount daily that makes a significant difference in your life. And after that's happened for, 6-7 months, and you go, well, I guess they're going to be around a while. Maybe then you can look at compounding to the moon. I mean, this is all up to you. None of this is advice. These are just my thoughts that are coming up as I talk here. I think that's about all I want to cover today. If you want to see, I have a whole bunch of update videos for previous days that I have in a playlist. You can get to that below. If you want to see how the manual cycles work, I'll put a link to that demonstration so you can see how that works. And if you think that you are ready to go ahead and get started, the people that have access to the bot are members of our team who funded with 500 or more. There's a process for doing that, and I actually have, if you click the registration link below, it doesn't take you to register. It takes you to an instruction page where I cover all the stuff that you need to know before you register, so you actually understand what you're doing. We have information in here about, how do you get a crypto wallet? How do you fund it, right? And then there's help videos for every little step. So everything from registering to logging in to funding to withdrawing to, how do you do the trades and all this type of stuff, even referring others. I even have some inviting training in here. I've been doing network marketing since 1997. I'm really good at that stuff. So I've been training people how to do that stuff for 20 plus years. I even have some of that here on the page. So the whole process and how to get the script and all the qualifications and everything are here. So probably if you're a person who says, I've spent some time looking at this, I think this is something I'd like to experiment with and just see what happens. If there's any questions you have, they're probably answered on this pre-registration page here. You can get to the link to that below if you like. And as always, if you have any questions, my contact info is below as well. Okay, thank you for your time. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.